All right. How does the X39 work? And it's at Stillman MD at on all my socials, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, etc. So the X39 patch reflects frequencies of light back into the body to change cellular metabolism. That's fundamentally what it does in a very simple terms. Now, it's got a lot to do with peptides and peptide protein translation and transcription, essentially what genes are being encoded and decoded, et cetera, et cetera. GHKCU is the peptide that it upregulates production of. GHKCU is a copper peptide. What a copper peptide is a small protein sequence that binds to a copper molecule or atom, and then it has this effect on cellular translation and metabolism, or protein translation and metabolism. So this then has all these other effects, which is why you see the benefits you see. Things like stem cells being upregulated, wound healing, improved or changes in the vascular system. So all these things come through that effect. And,
Awesome.
the
I love it.
benefits, you asked me to speak to the benefits as well. I've found that it's extremely difficult to predict what people are going to see when they put the X39 patch on. And you guys have probably seen that if you've patched many people at all. Some people will say, my brain fog went away, my knee pain went away, my this went away, my that went away. Some people will say, the heavens opened and the angels sang for me when I put the X39 patch on. You're not going to be able to guess, and you don't necessarily need to worry about it. Start patching your friends and your people, and you'll figure out what it does for them. Because what you're also going to find is that, there's not a lot of 20, 30, 40-year-olds with a lot of joint pain compared to 50, 60, 70-year-olds. And 30, 40, 50-year-olds, whatever, have different complaints than those older generations. And so you're going to see that across those populations, and then also across I don't know how else it differs, but those are the top things I would look for.
Yeah, and Dr. Stillman, I want to mention with those 20 year olds is a lot of what I see is a lot of brain clarity. So they, in
Yes.
that younger generation, there seems to be a lot of, depression, anxiety. I mean, call it whatever names you want. It's just brain inflammation is what I
Mm-hmm.
call it. And
Mm-hmm.
and so I see a lot of the 20 year olds, they say, wow, I'm just thinking clearer. My son Bo's 24, within the first 8 days of wearing the patch, he had no more of that low grade headache that he had had literally for a year. And so that was gone. And he said, Mom, I'm just thinking better. I'm just thinking better. And so, just because you're on here and if you got 20 year olds or maybe children, grandchildren, whatever, know
Yeah.
that they too can wear the patch because listen, mental health is a major concern in our world right now. Look around. And so they might not have the bags and the wrinkles and the gray hair, Dr. Stillman, yet. But if we can get rid of some of that inflammation and bring back brain coherence in the 20-year-olds, let's do it. Because I feel like if we're doing that, we're preventing a lot of things long term. For me, it's a lot about prevention, right?
Absolutely.
Next
Yes.
question.